So Throw, tell me how long you been in the game?
Man, I've been in the game since 94, 93, 94, man. And really before then because it was like high school and middle school. But you know, I got serious about it right after high school, about 16, 17 years old.
So how did the name Two Throw get created?
Well, actually, my boy Burford, shout out to my boy Burford, Killer B from Deep South Syndicate and D Flat and Big Boom, they started calling me Two Throws. And they was like, man, dog, you throw, man. That's back in the days when they used to say, man, that's throw, man, that's a throwed ass car, that's a throwed ass female, man, that's a throwed ass everything. Then it was like, man, we gonna call you Two Throw, man, because you're a throw little character, you know?
Can you name a few big artists you work with?
Oh, wow. Well, you know, ever since I linked up with Big Boom, you know, he introduced me to all the stars that I know today, you know what I'm saying? Like Pimp C, Big Mo, ESG. We didn't work with South Park Mexican. We didn't went to Baton Rouge. We worked with all kind of artists out there in Baton Rouge, New Orleans, you know, some Florida. I connected out there with Young Jock out there in Atlanta. Just a whole bunch of different people, you know what I'm saying? Just Bay and Shreveport, you know what I'm saying? Jay Tweets in Baton Rouge. Name it, man, name it. Everything in the South, man, we already connected to.
Can you tell me about some doors Big Business Click was open for you?
Oh, wow. I mean, it got me into, you know what I'm saying, making music videos, doing recording and linking up with all the artists that's out here in the 337 and not even just the 337 in Texas, you know what I'm saying, different places. But it's everybody, man, everywhere, man. I done walked in so many doors pertaining to this Big Business Click and this music. It's like everybody accepted me with open arms.
What was your relationship with Bunny B?
Oh man, Bunny. Well, you know, besides the music, you know what I'm saying, we was some real street cats, you know what I'm saying? I was living in Azalea Park when I met him. And Azalea Park, if y'all don't know about Azalea Park, that was like one of the hoodiest hoods in the city, you know what I'm saying? Like everything that gangster, all the crime, all the, you know, real thug type life, you know what I'm saying? They was really had it hard out there back in the days, and you know, police raiding people and cutting up, you know what I'm saying? We was really in the streets at that time, so me and Bunny connected like on some street shit, but you know what I'm saying, it overlapped to the music, to doing music together and being in the same stages sometimes, and you know what I'm saying, just really good personal friendship, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, rest in peace, Bunny.
Can you tell me how it was when Big Fine Country Girl came out?
Big Fine Country Girl, well, that was the start of our commercial world. We had been putting out a lot of independent records. We had been putting out a lot of mixtapes. We had been putting out a lot of music in the streets, you know what I'm saying, trunk out the trunk. And when Big Fine Country Girl hit, it caught on like wildfire, man. It just like, all the radio stations started playing it, all the DJs started playing it. You know, of course, all the women was jamming it, and it was like, it was mind-blowing because me and Boone really didn't know how big the song had got until we made it up there to Memphis, and people was playing it out there in Memphis, and people was playing it in Little Rock, and we was like, man, y'all heard of this? They was like, hell yeah, that's our shit, man, that's our shit. And it was like, Baton Rouge played it first, before Lafayette. And when Jay Tweezy put it on the air, he put it on something called Make It or Break It. And so many women and so many people called on that record. Dobie D had told us it was a hit, but he was kind of in the clubs at that time. He was on the radio, but he was mostly in the clubs, so we was playing it in the clubs. But once it hit that radio wave, it just took off.
Is there any artists you wish you worked with?
I wish I worked with? Yeah, there's a lot of artists I wish I had worked with, man. There's, you know, I got a chance, me and Boone got a chance to perform with Lil Wayne at the Cajun Dome, and I wish we could have been able to got a record with him, but he had went to jail. And then at that time, you know what I'm saying, he was putting out his Young Money. But Boone had always knew Baby and Cash Money and Slim them, so you know what I'm saying, the connection was there. We was just trying to get in the studio, make it carry over to the studio so we could go ahead on and make a hit song. But unfortunately, we wasn't able to connect with him on that level. But we still cool, we all friends, and we all do business with different people in the industry. But you know what I'm saying? I wish I'd have got a song, me and Boone would have got a song with Lil Wayne at the time.
Are you working on any new projects?
Of course, of course. Well, me and Boone, you know what I'm saying, and the Big Business clique, we put out the Big Business compilation. Put some respect on it. Put some respect on the 337. Put some respect on Big Business in general. So while we putting that out, we got all kind of everybody that's on the CD. We had 10 artists on the CD. Everybody got their own solo project coming out. That's Slim Hustler. That's Louis Leo. That was Coke Bottle Sean. That's Highlight. Then we got Young Na. We got Drip Hop. We got Me and Boom project. And then we got now I'm dabbling into the management position. So I got with a family member, a cousin of mine. He got Show Out Entertainment. I'm doing some management work with him, with his artists, and it's just, you know, I didn't work with a whole lot of people in the city and doing some consulting work, but it's like, really I can't give them what Boom gave me, because Boom was already in the game, heavy in the streets, and he took me from walking, hopping off the school bus to straight being on a song, on a CD with Big Mo and Pimp C. So, you know what I'm saying, that was major for me as being a teenager. So I really can't do that for him, because the way the game is right now is these artists is like making ridiculous money and being, you know what I'm saying, social media blew up and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get them on a level where they could be consistent with putting out good music to get major artists that want to work with them and, you know what I'm saying, blow up their social media. But as for me, man, I came straight off the school bus, man, straight off of being out of high school to being on a goddamn hood platinum record, you know what I'm saying, CD with Big Boone and Big Business clique, Baby Chase 2000.
Can you tell me how you created Pimp the Road?
Well, you know, I always had it in mind, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying, we always did some dabbling in the game, you know what I'm saying, so I said, man, I'm gonna just create this character to do some comedy. And I really did it because I saw my homeboys, K Chill and Uncle Luck, they was doing their thing. I saw my boy G Nate, they was taking over the internet, the social media, and I was like, man, look, I'm gonna go ahead on and create a character so I can promote my music, give them something to laugh at, because all the crime, all the killing, and all the stuff that was happening in the city, people need to laugh. People need to be outside, and people need to enjoy themselves. So I just came up with this Pimp Throw character so I could make people laugh.
You was on a 337 DVD many years ago. Can you explain to me how life is now?
Man, from back then to now, back then it was just, you know what I'm saying, no social media. Just remember, everybody was in the club, no phones. It was flip phones, so there ain't no cameras, ain't none of that stuff was going on. But right now, it's like everybody just stuck in their phone. So if you could get into their phone, then you could get into their world. So you just gotta be consistent, man, and stay on your grind, stay on your hustle, and make it happen for yourself. But outside, it's very dangerous because people dying every day. You know, COVID happened. There's a lot of stuff that happened in this day and time where you gotta be very careful what you're doing and very precise, think about everything and come up with a plan and execute it right. 337 Day, let me put it to y'all like this. It's a day for the city to come out. You know how they have the Black Heritage Parade, you know how they have Mardi Gras, you know how they have, how I'm gonna put it, all the holidays, man. We just creating a holiday for ourselves, our community, all the artists, all the talent. I don't care what you do. You could do hair, you could be a barber, you could do nails, you could shoot DVDs. Man, I don't care. You could have a clothing store. Just come out and have a good time, represent this area, man, because it's time for this area to be recognized. You have to understand, my boy Cupid, my high school partner, I used to dance with in middle school. He have over 90 million views, almost 1 billion views on internet, right here from 337. You have Mr. Fat, a platinum producer, right here from the 337. We got S. Dot, we got Tucker, we got Roy Anthony, we got Lady Kim, we have Mickey Guns, we have us, Big Boone and Tooth Road, the Bunny Hop. You gotta understand the Entourage, they was one of the first people in this area to get a record deal. We are the root of the tree. Everybody has to understand that we are the root of the tree, and without the root, there's nothing. So y'all realize that the 337 have something to say, and we got a lot of talent. So, like I said, put a plan together, execute it right, get it out there. One of us gonna become famous, or all of us gonna become famous. Let's get this money.